Alright everyone, time for a random comparison. Just in case you guys wanted it, let's go and do a little bit of a speed comparison between the iPhone 6s Plus and the iPhone 6s. They're both on iOS 14, and I'm kind of curious to see if one is faster than the other one. As you can see, they're on the beta 4, I believe, with the new red home button or red, music bar, whatever that is. So let's go and start loading some of these up. Let's go and do the App Store. 3, 2, 1. And we do have a little bit of a pop-up here. And even with that pop-up, it looked kind of the same on both, which is pretty surprising. So let's go and kind of scroll through, and it took a second for both of them to register, surprisingly. And scrolling through, I mean, they both kind of, actually the 6s Plus seems faster right there, but that's kind of a minor test. Let's open up the phone. 6s Plus I think was faster there. Let's do Safari. We can go ahead and load up a random web page. We can go and load up Apple. 3, 2, 1. And they're both kind of hanging. Okay, I guess the 6s Plus was a little bit faster there. Let's do clock. 3, 2, 1. Okay, both seem about the same there too. I guess I have these third-party apps that I can go and start opening up. Snapchat. 3, 2, 1. To get into the loading page, it was actually faster on the 6s Plus. The 6s Plus was right behind it. Let's do stack. 3, 2, 1. And the 6s Plus was faster to get into the ad. The 6s was right behind it though, so kind of keep that in mind. I'll go ahead and do a little bit of gameplay footage, I guess, if you guys want to see it. And I totally screwed this up, but I guess we can kind of get the idea from there. Let's do Twitter. 3, 2, 1. 6s Plus faster, and iPhone 6s right behind it. That was actually a pretty big difference. Netflix. 3, 2, 1. And iPhone 6s Plus faster again, and the iPhone 6s was again right behind it. Snake versus Blocks. 3, 2, 1. And again, the iPhone 6s Plus is faster, and the iPhone 6s is right behind it again. Getting into some gameplay, and I want to note, none of these, suffer from those specific issues of the, battery slowdown or anything. I have both those things turned off, and you can see they both were stuttering. The 6s is definitely stuttering, but the 6s Plus was also stuttering quite a bit. It's not like one was way smoother than the other one. Let's do Fruit Ninja. 3, 2, 1. Now hopefully I don't have any random pop-ups like I always do. And of course I do. Oh, they both had it. So let me go ahead and accept it at the same time. 3, 2, 1. And still it's looking like the 6s Plus is probably going to beat it, which is really surprising because they both have the same exact internals for the most part. And if anything, I would assume that the 6s Plus would be a little bit slower because it does have that high resolution display. It has more pixels to push, and sometimes that's more of a limit on the processor for the most part. So let me go ahead and swipe on here. There we go. And I'm assuming, they're going to be about the same. They're both stuttering for the most part, which is surprising because this is a pretty basic game. And I remember just a couple years ago, this game was like fluent on these, like even on an iPhone like 3GS, that was able to play pretty fast. We can do Temple Run 2. 3, 2, 1. And again here, even to get into that downloading panel was faster on the 6s Plus. And this is surprising because I thought in the beginning for some reason the 6s was going to be the way faster one. That doesn't really look like to be the case for some reason. And the 6s Plus was able to load into that faster. The 6s definitely still taking its time, and like I said, the 6s, this specific one, is not on that power throttle thing, so I'm surprised it took this long to get into that. And they're both on iOS 14, so this is another thing that I told you guys. On some phones, even if they're the same chipsets inside, some phones act differently on iOS 14 than other ones. And I guess on a 6s it's throttled pretty hard, which it's not throttled, but it's just being weird on the software, so it's kind of hard to explain. So as you can see, we are here. I'm going to go ahead and get into this game and see if there's any glitching going on, which I'm sure there probably is going to be. And they both look about the same, they're both kind of not stuttering at all, but they're both definitely not actually they're pretty smooth for the most part. So this one was very strange. I don't know why it took so long to load on there. I guess I can do Real Racing 3, but I don't even know if I have it installed here. I guess I don't have it installed here. I thought I did. So now that those things are out of the way, let me go ahead and load up the Geekbench score that I did yesterday, I think. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of difference between the scores. So on my multi-core score, I am getting a higher score on my iPhone 6s Plus. I have 541 on my single-core score, 481 on my single-core score on my 6s. Now the multi-core scores are also different. I have 982 on here and 931 on my 6S. So pretty interesting. This is definitely really, really interesting between these two. I will definitely tell you, if it had to come down to it, you guys already know, I mean, just based off this itself, the 6S Plus is definitely noticeably faster than the iPhone 6S, which is surprising because I wasn't expecting this big of a difference. They both have the same chipsets inside of them, so the fact that there's this big of a difference is really surprising to me. So in terms of that, that pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. More important than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.